fun to do bad things, but I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
17 members and associates of the Hells Angels are facing criminal charges in a violent attack.
Federal agents allege the outlaws sold drugs, traded firearms, and engaged in insurance fraud and even tampered with government witnesses.
We have learned there is cell phone video as well as surveillance video of evidence in this attack.
The U.S. Attorney characterized today's raids as historic, the largest federal bust on organized criminal gang activity.
Retaliation is common for crimes involving biker gangs. However, it could happen anywhere because of how interconnected gangs have become nationwide.
The 3-year investigation resulted in 42 federal indictments on a variety of charges, including racketeering, money laundering, drugs, gambling, insurance fraud, and extortion.
There's a bunch of bikers up here, and they're shooting guns and stuff. I need the police now.
But on foot going towards 2nd Street. Okay, receive.
Then you see a pack of Hells Angels going by, people are going to want to look. Next thing you know, cars. Because they're just staring at us and not paying attention to stop traffic.
If you wanted to break the law on an everyday norm, you should have joined a street gang. That's what they're known for. That's what they do. You're not allowed to steal cars on my block. We steal those cars.
I mean, it was so bad by us in Vegas. I was in the pool swimming, and the guys came back, "Hey, Pee-wee, the cops are here. They want to talk to you." I said, "Well, go talk to them. Find out what they want." And they came back, they go, "They want to talk to you."
Typically, if you leave the club, if you haven't been in for 10 years, you're automatically out there.
Got put out in 2006. Back in 2007, wound up going into Cannon. 2011. Came out of there, I had 4.5 years to walk off with zero support from that club.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to expose a fake Hells Angel president. A self-proclaimed Hells Angel president with no chapter. This is insane what people try to do on the interwebs. It's mind-boggling. Mental health is alive and well in 2025. It really is. Like, you can't make this up. I'm like shocked. And listen, let me talk about having these people on, right? I have these people on the show. Hey, they could say whatever they think they're going to get away with, but I'll always circle back. Always. And it's not that people are like, oh, you don't vet these people. Listen, if they're making claims, let them make the claim. I asked the questions when I interviewed this guy, George Bishop, which his name is not Bishop. He's not related to the Bishops. He was saying all types of stuff. Did I believe him? Absolutely not. There is no honorary members of the Hells Angels. I spoke to plenty of members, and they confirmed it. He is not a member, never was a member. There is no honorary members. If your father's a member, you're not a member just because your dad's a member or a family member. It doesn't work that way. You have to earn your position in the club. Now, this guy is going around claiming he is the president. He's claiming he's the president. An article just came out. It's on The Voice. Resilience amidst adversaries. The story of a Hells Angels Motor Club president, George Bishop. Like, you can't make this up. You can't make it up. Let me show you. This article just came out July 21st. And looky here. Wow. Him in his shopping cart in Walmart. This guy is claiming to be the Hells Angels international president. It's crazy. We're going to get into that story and a whole bunch of others. You know, this guy, Bullshitter Harris, is running his mouth. And he says that the reason I'm doing this And exposing him is because he would not do a follow-up interview with me. What? So, what? And he said he swears on a pile of patches, fake patches, that he is a real pagan, and he puts $500 on it, right? I'll take you up on that bet. 100%. I will take you up on that bet, bullshitter Harris. So let's make it happen. I want you to verify and prove that you are who you say you are, which is not true. You are not that guy. You're not related to Lou Dobkins. Now he's trying to make money. $4,500 to spruce up Lou Dobkins' grave, which is going to his habit. You guys aren't aware of. He's got a pretty severe habit. But anyway, let me give some shout outs real quick and we'll get down to business. Lindsay, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Bella, what's good? Path Killer, how are you? Chris, what's good, man? Shout out to everyone that takes the time to watch this show. I really appreciate you. Without you, there is no me. Thank you for gifting a membership. Ghost Eagle Guardian, good morning. Hardwire, 1%er, what's good? You know, someone's got to do this stuff. Someone's got to do the dirty work. Might as well be me, right? Gary, what's good? How are you? It's insane. Rory, thank you for joining me this morning or this afternoon. We got some new evidence on bullshitter Harris. So apparently, he used to be in the Red Devils Motorcycle Club. Here's him in his patches. What? And for the record, Sonny Barger did not know Lou Dobkins. They did not know each other. They did not ride together. They absolutely had no connection at all. So here's another one, huh? And before that, look at this. He was in another club called the Sinister Souls. And look who else he was supporting. What's that? The Mongols? Look at his name right there. Caleb Harris, July 10th, 2017. This guy just, hopping around and he says that I wish I was a club member and I just couldn't be one. And absolutely not. I never claimed to be a club member, never claimed to be a pagan. Absolutely not. I'm not a member, but you definitely aren't a member. I never claimed to be one like you. I would never be a part of a motorcycle club, and I never claimed to be. That's not my type of stuff. Absolutely not. I'm here to expose people like you. So, but we're going to go over that video tomorrow. We're going to take care of Bull and put the final nail in his coffin tomorrow. Today, we got some other work to handle. But before we get to that, hit the like button, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your mother's, brother's, sister's friend about Chatting with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. First off, we're going to go to this guy, Bobby and Nelly. He's from the Pittsburgh Mafia gambling chief. He died at the age of 95. His full name is Robert E. Anelli. He is said to be the last key figure in the Pittsburgh Mafia, having established himself as a significant player in the gambling underworld for more than 50 years. Shout out to the Gangster Report. It says, as detailed by the Gangster Report, the man known as Bobby I. So they called him Bobby I. He died peacefully, surrounded by his family. Bobby began to make a name for himself as a low-level bookie in the 1950s. But he would go on to scale his illicit gambling empire embedded within the cities actively of the Pittsburgh Mafia. or the activity of the Pittsburgh mafia. He was known to have run-ins with law enforcement in his early days, but did not prevent him from constructing a multi-million-dollar gambling enterprise. Aided by the LaRocca's Genovese family, as influential as mob was through the decades, its influence was on the side by the 1990s, with power struggles and law enforcement making an impact. In recent days, the Keystone State has reported a massive $6.5 billion in gambling revenue. The state has turned into the mafia, representing 8% of year-on-year increase from 2003 to 2023 to 2024. The state's earnings have grown almost every year since 2012, with only minor dips since the legalization or introduction of other gambling, like sports wagering and fantasy sports. Revenue has risen steadily since 2019. So Bobby I was spared further jail time after 2020 conviction. He faced many battles with law during his heyday. He served time in jail in the 70s and again 2 decades later. He was the last arrested in 2019 as part of a wider conspiracy, including his son, Rodney, and 11 others, as part of an investigation into widespread sports book and lottery ring activity. The underworld veteran was spared jail in September 2020 after he pleaded guilty and agreed to pay around $300,000 in fines. Of course, he probably had it stashed in a mattress. Instead of 10 years inside, the judge suspended the sentence, opting for probation terms against the illicit gambling operator and sparing him from future prison time at his advanced age. So he passed away. Shout out to him, and sending condolences to his family. The last real people out there are passing away. Oh, yeah. Ozzy Osbourne has passed away. This picture is from his last concert. He couldn't even stand. He was like struggling to stand. I remember, what was it, a couple months back, I posted that Ozzy Osbourne died, and I was misled, but I quickly corrected it. But he officially has died, and sending condolences to his family. There's a bunch of things online, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something that has to do with Ozzy, because I've been seeing, and it has to do with the Hells Angels. What do you know? I've been seeing a lot of fake Hells Angel pages on Facebook and other platforms, and look what they posted. This is like crazy. I don't get it. So now Ozzy was a Hells Angel? What? These people need to stop this shit. Like, so in this page, they put cuts on little kids, women. Look here, I'll show you. Look, someone forgot to tell them they put their cuts on backwards. Look at this shit. They even take outlaws and put cuts on them. It's crazy. These are all AI generated pictures. Like, I don't get it. They got a cut on a woman there. That would never happen. Death head does not go on women, period. Someone forgot to tell them they put their cuts on backwards. It's just crazy. I don't know why they do this. Like, are they looking for attention? Is that what it is? I just don't get it. I don't get it. They put cuts on little kids. It's not even the right color. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this jacket. It's overlapping itself. This guy is an outlaw. It's crazy. Why would they do that? On a baby. They got a cut on a baby. Like, it's about as fake as this character. We're going to talk about this character. So apparently he's going around claiming that he is the president of the HELLS Angels. So we're going to show you exactly who this George Courtney is. He is an addict. And here are some of his charges. Fugitive with a warrant out of state, fugitive rights, order, jail, commitment, transfer to circuit. So this guy is a petty thief, and he is really out there. And it says resilience amidst adversaries. The story of the HELLS Angels Motor Club president, George Bishop. His name is not George Bishop. It's George Courtney. It says, in the history of clubs, few names stir as much intrigue and respect as the HELLS Angels Motorcycle Club. Its president, George Bishop, and the Bishop family are the heart of this legendary organization. A figure often overshadowed by controversy. What controversy? He's not a part of any club. He never was. I don't get it. Yeah, undeniably pivotal in the club's foundation and growth. So here, I got a challenge for you there, George Courtney. Show me one picture. One. And it can't be photoshopped. Make a video with one of your chapters or some members. Never seen that before, and we never will. Because it's not true. It doesn't exist. This guy was arrested last year, January 27th, 2024. I have it all. So, I mean, I am the international president, and I am being recognized by the club. The international headlines are coming, he said. That's not even his real name. Like, he goes online and reaches out to these different people, like George Christie, and the minute someone doesn't agree with what he says, he freaks out and he talks all kinds of shit. But this guy is a complete and utter fraud, just like bullshitter Harris. Same difference. George's story is not about leading one of the most renowned motorcycle clubs in the world. Also about resilience and his commitment to family brotherhood amidst challenges. Like what? Stealing from Walmart? Making of a legacy. Founded in Fontana, California in 1948, the HELLS Angels Motorcycle Club traced its roots to post-World War II era. The club's early formation involved merging several small motorcycle clubs with nomadic members establishing chapters throughout California. The name, the HELLS Angels, previously associated with World War II bomber crews, was adopted. A sense of rebellion and freedom. Over the years, the HELLS Angels Motorcycle Club expanded globally under Bishop's family's leadership. Chapters sprung up across the U.S. and later globally. each echoing the echoes and culture of the Bishop family had passionately cultivated, which is not true. As of today, there are 275 chapters in Europe alone. Let me guess. This George Bishop here, a.k.a. George Courtney, cultivated all of that, right? He did it single-handedly. What was one small motorcycle club from California became the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club World, or Mother Chapter, the most significant motorcycle brotherhood. George mentions our expansion period is crucial, making the club's evolution from a local group of motorcycle enthusiasts to an international emblem of influence and brotherhood, a culture phenomenon that exemplifies freedom and strong mindset, battling controversy in times of growth. However, George's tenure as president of the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club was years of trials. As it grew in presence and numbers, the club faced numerous allegations and was often portrayed controversially in the media. George expresses his thoughts on social media, mentioning specific individuals, the groups, and raising his concerns about constant fake accounts and gossip spread against him, his family, and the club's reputation. He discusses personal matters, including his involvement in the club and his reputation and potential legal issues. According to George, it is not easy navigating through all the lies. I'm sure it isn't there, George. Fake accounts online and misinformation. He also faces the absence of the club's lawyer, Fritz Clapp. Probably because he isn't a member. But he remained resilient and stood firm with the truth. Through the club is often misunderstood by society's mainstream narratives. He's consistently upheld its true nature as a group of respected and well-mannered motorcycle enthusiasts. George emphasized that they are not operating under unresponsible conditions, but always act cautiously and rationally. As per the club's charter rules, the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club hired a new lawyer, which challenged George's steadfast leadership. But he learned a vital lesson. A true leader is not just as strong as an unwavering belief in what he has and values of the people around him. It is the same strength that encourages the whole Bishop family. Too bad you're not a bishop and you were never related to the bishops. George expresses personal sentiment about the current situation, stating, I'm just going to worry about the family. That's all I can do anyways. His presence became a sign of the unifying dedication his family, a head they could rely on during turbulent times. This is the backbone of the Hells Angels. We do not easily give up, George mentions, whether facing legal battles or public misinformation. We never waver, and we will steer through it in highs and lows with steady hand together. This guy is out of his mind. Out of his mind. Where were we? The legacy continues. Today, the Hells Angels personifies George's resilience and leadership, the club's continued growth, and its members' fierce loyalty to their echoes prove his impact. Despite the controversies and challenges, the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club, under George's guidance, have maintained its core values of brotherhood, loyalty, and freedom. George, with all his efforts, advocates for strategies to safeguard the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club's interests. He does his best to fight lies with the truth. And that is complete bullshit, George. We all know that. Not allowing any malicious talk to defame his legacy or value that the club he has built throughout the years. And listen, I got nothing but respect for the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club. I respect all the motorcycle clubs out there. But people like this need to be exposed. They need to be exposed. Like, I have no qualms against the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club at all. I do have a problem with people coming out here and putting out fake information and claiming to be the figurehead that formed the whole club. You are not a part of the club at all. You never were. So why is this possible that people can come out here with their delusion and do this type of shit? George, with all his efforts, advocates for strategies to safeguard against the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club and their interests. He does his best to fight the lies with the truth. And the malicious talk of the legacy, of the value of the club he has built throughout the years. The story of George Bishop and the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club is more than a tale of motorcycles and leather jackets. It's a saga of enduring adversaries, upholding values in the face of widespread misinformation, and leading the global family with unwavering commitment. George's legacy is not just etched in club history. It resonates in the hearts of every member who rides under the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club banner. A true leader's indelible mark. Give me a fucking break. This guy needs his head examined. Like, so I'm just putting the information out there. Do with it as you wish. It's really wild that people think they could get away with this type of shit. 100% fake. Listen, there's a lot of the fakes on there online. It's crazy. It is insane. You guys wouldn't believe how many of these people pretend to be Hells Angels. It's a constant battle. But to go on a fucking, like, this dimwit going on national TV and claiming you're a member with your fake ass patches. Like, are you serious? Yeah, he's serious. He puts it on a stack of patches that he's a real pagan. I'll take you up on that bet, bull. $500. Prove it to me. I want you to prove it to me. Get your little ragtag group of assholes that you got, right? And prove it to me. And if you can't, I'll send you where to send the money. Because you're done for. Like, you ain't. I want you to prove to me that them fucking tapes are real, too. They're not real. None of them tapes are real. You're a liar. And you've been exposed, man. Oh, yeah, there's another video dropping tonight, 10 p.m. Don't miss it. It's going to be good. 100% proof the Lou Dobkin tapes are AI. This guy is a complete fraud. He plagiarized Miklo's book, The Spirit of the One Percenter, and he thought he wasn't going to get caught. Well, you got caught. And don't miss tomorrow, because we got another one for you. Yeah, this is Caleb Harris in his Red Devil cut. Let me guess, he's related to Sonny too, right? These people are crazy. And here he is posting Mongol stuff in 2017. Here he is with a cut on from Sinister Souls. Look, that's his name, right? Yeah, June 18th. Like, this guy, he has no identity. He thinks he found a home claiming to be Lou Dobkin's grandson. Prove it. I want you to prove it. You know damn well that I exposed you. And you're talking about $500 bet. Don't worry, we're going to go over that video tomorrow. He made a little response to my videos, and we're going to go over that tomorrow. So, yeah, the banditos don't play around. They would take him out quick. People fake being part of all the big four clubs all the time. Used to be a quick way to vanish, but these days are different because people can't get you with anything unless it's on the web. 100%. But they have to be exposed, you know. People got to know what's going on because this shit, it's just crazy. Look up Howard Hammer, Connecticut for a story. Old chapter was accused of being involved. Howard Hammer. I'll look it up. If you guys got a story you want me to cover, let me know. I think I'm getting sick. It's just crazy. Club Stolen Valor. That's what it is. I will always call him out. He's got no money. That's why these people do that. He's got a GoFundMe page set up to save Lou Dobkin's memory. And listen, Lou Dobkins did create the Pagans, but he had no association to this kid. Like, none. He was a part of the club at one point, about years ago. He got booted out of the club, and that's it. Like, he was booted out. When I interviewed him, he said that he got booted out, and he said he can't let it go. Once a pagan, always a pagan. That's not how it works. Like, once you're booted out, you're booted out. You're done, man. Like, I don't understand how these people think. You know what area he was in? North Carolina. He was in North Carolina claiming to be a Red Devil. I don't know if it's true, but there's him with his cut on. Like, and then he was a part of this club, Sinister Souls, Roanoke Rapids, wherever that is. I think that's North Carolina too, right? I'm not sure. I don't know if you could read that. Doesn't that say president on it? Who knows? Maybe it is fake patches too. These guys are crazy. It's crazy the things these people, they got mental health issues. That's the problem. Mental health is running wild these days. Was it a tricycle club called Lollipop Bandits out of Toronto? I don't know. I know if he's telling the truth, come back on the show and tell me. Tell me to my face that you're telling the truth. Because I'm calling you out. That's it. The reason why I hit you up wasn't for a follow-up on the Vice thing at all. It was to explain yourself. You are caught. You lied, and that's it. Take all this shit down. Take all that shit down. Take those pages down. You're not a pagan. And you said you'll put it $500 on a stack of your fake patches that you are. So, okay, I'll take you up on that bet. I got $500 that says you're not. I got 1,000 that says you're not. And that goes for this tweaker too. I got $1,000 if you can prove that you are the president of the Hells Angels. I'll give you $1,000 if you can prove it. You can't do it. Chris Walker, fake Hells Angels member on YouTube. Yeah, I've seen that thing around. Lou is rolling in his grave, TNT says. 100%. And for him to seek out Lou Dobkin's widow, that is wrong. That is absolutely wrong. And I don't know how he got his hands on the pictures that he's selling online, but that stuff belongs to the Pagan Motorcycle Club, and you are not a part of it. And that's the bottom line. You're doing injustices for the club, and it's bullshit. I'm not a part of the club. I never claimed to be a part of any motorcycle club. He said, you just mad you're not a gangster. And I don't want to be a gangster. You go be the fake ass gangster. I don't want to be a gangster. I interview people. That's what I do. But don't worry, we're gonna catch up with you guys on the flip side. I got $500 that you're not paying, bull. Never a peg, I believe. No, he was. He was at one point. About 3 years ago, he was for about 9 months, I guess. But it was constant trouble the whole time he was around, I hear. She's old. I'm not even sure she's still around. I'm going to try to find her and see if she'll come on the show. This guy's a fake too. 100%. If you can prove it, I'll give you $1,000. That goes for you too, bullshitter Harris. Guarantee you can't. Oh, you started the Nomad chapter. No, you didn't. You're not a part of the club. And that's funny you're talking shit, because I never wanted to be a part of a club. You're the one that claims to be a club that you're not even a part of. That's fucking weirdo shit. Weirdo shit. Sorry then if he was. He was about 3 years ago for 9 months. Listen, I confirmed all this information. I'm not just making it up, you know. If he wasn't, I'd say it. What chapter is the president from? Doesn't say. He claims he's the international president. I want you to get your whole crew, right? Your whole chapter, and prove me wrong, Mr. International President. Prove me wrong, George Courtney. You can't, because you're a liar and you're a fraud. When I interviewed him, I said, what do you got to say for the people that say you're full of shit? Because I've seen right through his bullshit. He knew it. And watch, he'll be running his mouth just like Bull. Hey, run your mouth. I don't claim to be something I'm not. Never have. But I hope you guys like this show. We got a lot to talk about coming up. We're going to be talking about the Iron Wings Motorcycle Club. They got a situation going on. They had a hearing on I think it was 14 members. Hold on. 15 members of the Iron Wings Motorcycle Club were stand before a judge today to face charges of an assault that happened at the Saga Club. The charges stem from a January 13, 2024 incident at the Saga Club, a private social hall tucked away on the Erie's west side. This is a high-profile criminal investigation, and these people are going to be standing trial. So apparently it was a robbery that happened and an assault. And apparently there's video footage of what happened, but they're being really tight-lipped about what exactly is going on. But they raided the clubhouse a while back. You guys remember that, right? I covered it. Here's the door when they raided the club. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch up with you guys later on. Tonight, don't miss it, 10 o'clock. This dude's getting exposed some more. This dweeb. Oh, yeah. If you guys like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you could get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this show, too fucking bad. Start your own podcast. I appreciate all you guys. And remember, don't be a fake motorcycle club member.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.